Well, how are we doing, guys? Welcome back to yet another video. Today we take on Kirk Cousins, QB for the Vikings, number 42 on the list of the top 100 NFL players of 2023. First and foremost, let's look at his stats, look at his profile, see just how old he is, because I think he's up there. Watch the video, and then let's place him on a rugby team. It's been a while since we've seen a quarterback. I am grateful, and I hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. Let's get into it. Kirk Cousins, Kirk Daniel Cousins, born August 19th, 1988, 34 years of age, 6'3", 215 pounds. Went to college at Michigan State from 2007 to 2011, got picked up in the 4th round of the 2012 draft with pick number 102. Went to Washington, played from 2012 to 2017, then got picked up by the Vikings, and he's been playing ever since. 4-time Pro Bowler, 2016, 2019, 2021, and 2022. And to think, he got picked up in the 4th round. I mean, we've had punters picked up in the 4th round. You wouldn't think he's still going strong, still being selected to Pro Bowls at the age of 34, 10, 11 years later. That's amazing. That's incredible. He's got a couple of NFL records. Most game-winning drives in a single season with 8, tied with Matthew Stafford. Most fourth-quarter comebacks in a single season, 8. Gee whiz, when was that? So he runs a 4.77 second 40-yard dash, 28.5 inches on the vertical, 9'1" on the broad jump, and 33 on the Wonderlic. So he makes up for his lack of athletic ability with his, throwing arm and a fairly decent Wonderlic score. Nothing crazy, nothing to write home about, but 33 is 33. Now, he has played a total of 11 NFL professional football seasons, bringing his career totals to 142 games played, a win-loss record of 72, 63, and 2, including 13 and 4 last year, 3,249 completed passes for 37,140 total career passing yards, including 4,547 last year. So he enjoys passing the ball. I'll say that much. He's got less rushing yards. He's got less career rushing yards than Tom Brady. With 933. 252 total passing touchdowns. 19 rushing touchdowns. He's been sacked 287 times, including, unfortunately, a career high of 46 last year. 46 sacks in 17 games. That's averaging just under 3 per game. He's an absolute veteran. He's been around the block many times. He has an overall win-loss record that is positive, and that, my friends, says a lot. Actually, come to think of it, it seems as if prior to the start of the 2022 season, his win-loss record was actually at, if I can do some quick maths here, it would have been 59, 59, and 2. And with the season going 13 and 4, he's been able to improve that to 72, 63, and 2, which will probably, being that he's 34 years of age, mean that regardless of what happens with the rest of his career, he will go down as a more wins than loss quarterback, which is sick. Deserves it. Clearly, he's pretty much guaranteed to get over 4,000 passing yards per season. And come to think of it, last year, he did have a target named Justin Jefferson, who did get him at least 1,800 of those passing yards. So either way, I reckon we've seen enough for this year at least. Let's get into it.
What was it like playing with Kirk Cousins?
Kirk O'Chains.
And there it is. That's Kirk Cousins, lending him diamond chains after the team wins. It's becoming a thing.
We put the chains on him, we got him to a different character than what he was before.
My first week there was Washington, and that's when he had his shirt off and the chains on the plane. That was kind of my first interaction with Kirk.
In 2022, Kirk Cousins showed a flashier side after winning, and he won 13 times.
Is he married? I know that really means nothing, but I just need to know. He's 34. He's blinging. He's loving life. It's almost as like he's got a second lease on life, and I'm wondering why. He married Julie Hampton on June 28th, 2014. As of 2019, Cousins and his wife have 2 sons, Cooper and Turner. Well, all right then, happily married for almost a decade.
Looking to orchestrate the largest comeback in the history of the league.
Throws left, caught. Jefferson walks into the end zone. The Minnesota Vikings, down 33, have come all the way
Hawkinson.
back.
6-game winning drives, the most in the NFL this season from Kirk Cousins. A perfect 9-0 in one-score games. He has been a master in the fourth quarter.
He always arrives to the moment, no matter.
Okay, so those records that he has, the NFL leading records, they weren't last year, were they? I'm going to have to listen to that again. Sorry.
If we need.
Way back.
6-game winning drives, the most in the NFL this season from Kirk Cousins.
16 winning drive. What?
A perfect 9-0 in one-score games. He has been a master in the fourth quarter.
He always arrives to the moment, no matter if we need 2 touchdowns, whatever it may be.
The chain of events.
Hang on. It can't be 16. 6 team winning drives?
Cousins. A perfect 9-0, the most in the NFL.
Have come all the way back.
6-game winning drives, the most
6 game winning drives. Game. 6 game winning drives.
in the NFL this season from Kirk Cousins. A perfect 9-0 in one-score games. He has been a master in the fourth quarter.
He always arrives to the moment, no matter if we need 2 touchdowns, whatever it may be.
I reckon he might be the second coming of Tom Brady. He doesn't have the rings to show for it, but he's got that fourth quarter mentality.
Chain of events.
That never say die mentality.
Buffalo showed Kirko at his best.
Cousins steps into it, wants Jefferson, and has him.
Kirk Cousins is putting these balls in unbelievable locations.
In the Buffalo game, JJ had one of probably the best catches in the history of the game.
He wants Jefferson, climbs the ladder. Oh my goodness!
One of the best games I've been in, and you couldn't do that with a guy, other than Kirk on your side.
His mental toughness, his physical toughness.
Panthers wide receiver. You hate to see it. They've let him go. Adam Thielen. Solid player.
You don't really see it when you're playing in the game. But when you look back at the film and you see him taking shot after shot and delivering the ball. And then, maybe scrambling and trying to get a first down in a big play of the game. And then taking a shot there.
I'm great.
I don't know if he's great. You tell yourself that, Kirk.
Demeanor on the field is definitely, I would say, a little bit different.
But that's the thing. He needs to keep that confidence high within his team, right? So he's got no choice but to say, I'm sweet. Get me up. Let's go again. Because if he shows any sign of weakness, that's going to affect his entire offense.
How he is in the locker room. The mindset for us is just give him time. And he's going to make the right play.
Yes! We just got in because of you, bud. You got us in, bud.
He's doing a great job, just leading this team.
Hey! Like that one!
Yeah, what a fantastic leader for the likes of Justin Jefferson to have in his first couple of years in the league.
What I really like is the finish, man. Not a lot of guys will be able to make that 6 points.
And we're going to be right behind him.
Hey, great job. Way to go, baby. Way to go. Nice job.
Yeah, he might not always get the top guy recognition, but guy won 13 games this year. That's all you can ask for as a quarterback.
We did it.
That is all you can ask for, no doubt. No doubt at all. Unfortunately, went 13-4, but then lost in their first postseason game. Okay, so he shares a couple of NFL records with Matthew Stafford, but he is, individually, the holder of the NFL record for the largest comeback in history. 33 points down. I do remember that vaguely, but we're not going to get into that. That was a really enjoyable video. Kirk Cousins comes tumbling down the list, which is a good thing in this case, from like 99 down to 42. Kirk Daniel Cousins. All right, so what are we going to do? We're going to place him in a rugby team. Well, this is an easy one. 6'3". It's going to be just that little bit taller than most first 5'8". But as far as transitioning his ability as a playmaker from the game of American football to the game of rugby, it's a no-brainer. He's going to play 10. He's going to play first 5'8", fly half, playmaker, various names for it. He's not going to have a huge amount of speed, but he is going to have the ability to make decisions, make split-second decisions for the betterment of the team through looking up, receiving a ball, having, you know, I'm going to say half a second at most to assess what's in front of him, assess who he's got outside of him, and make the right decision. He's not afraid to take a hit, which is another reason why I've got no issue with putting him in at number 10, because at the end of the day, if, you know, the defense is too far up too quickly, or if your guys outside of you are not ready or they're not in the right position, you're going to have to just take that ball underneath the wing and lower your shoulder and just take that hit. And the hits are going to be there. They're going to be fucking hard. They're going to be coming hard. They want to shut you down. They want to shut down the entire back line, and you are the general of the back line. You're going to have to kick. Kicking is a massive responsibility playing number 10 on a rugby field. But, you know, let's just take that out of the equation for a second. Every single other thing screams number 10. So in this case, Kirk Cousins, take the pads off, take the helmet off, suit up in a rugby team with your boots on. They're not called cleats around here, and give it your best shot. And I think we'd be pleasantly surprised. Either way, guys, that brings us to the end of another video. Thank you so much for watching, as always, and I'll see you in the next one.